have been studying Revelations for quite some time now, and in the last days there will be earthquakes, there will be famines, there will be wars, rumors of wars, and I believe these times are now. It's so critical since 2012 is upon us. I just never did an interview on YouTube, but I think it's my time to say some things now. With the unrest in the Middle East, I believe that we or the Middle East or us supporting the Middle East is about to put in place our end times leader, which will be called the Antichrist. These times are critical for us now, especially for Christians, because right now we got a lot of fake Christians, a lot of fake politicians, and no one knows who to trust. My life is not bad. I live a good life. But what I'm saying right now is for the rest of the world that God is preparing to take his people. This is rapture time. Um, you have a lot of pastors out there. I'm not a pastor, but I do firmly believe in Jesus Christ. I do believe that this time is, or mankind is up. And I think we need to start taking more pride within our family and our religious structure so we can actually go to church more and find out our real belief in God. As far as the Muslims are concerned, I have no beef with Muslims. I'm going to say that again because some people think that they're the cause of all this turmoil. I have no beef with Muslims. Muslim people are just a religion practicing their religion. If you think about it, they pray more to their God than we pray to our God. The only time we pray to our God these days is when we're in serious trouble or when we need a scapegoat to get out of a situation. God, please help me get out of this situation. But before that situation, you don't even pray at the dinner table. Things have changed. There's a lot of temptation out there. Me myself, I can't say I'm not succumb to temptations out there because there's so many of them. But what I'm saying right now is that we need to get our family structure together, especially black men. I'm going to say that again, especially black men. Get to know your children. Help your families. It's time for us to organize because we've always been in the Baptist church. We've always been in the forefront of the Baptist church. You young kids, pull your pants up. We need to really get a grasp on what's happening in these last days. I believe um, that the United States or the UN or both are about to in place the Antichrist in the Middle East because of the uprising. We don't know who our enemies are, so therefore we might put a man in power just to suffice the Middle East, but this man will not be the man we suspect him to be. He can turn on us and change game forever. I go to church, but I don't go to church frequently. But I have read Revelations most of my life. I do believe I'm saved because of the blood of Christ. But I can't say that I am not one that does not indulge in temptation sometimes. These little voices, man, they are out there. It's like the evil spirits can succumb anybody with just a whisper. So, and they do this. Um, what I'm saying these days is even in video games, PC games, we don't know the subliminal effect of these things yet because they have never been studied. What I'm trying to say is, people, we need to watch ourselves. Everything we do these days is crazy, I should say. Back when I was young, tattoos was a no-no. the mark up your body was a no-no. As you can see, I already have tattoos on my body, and it's the thing to do. I'm not saying that I'm a perfect person, but it seems like it's the thing to do. The music these days, oh my goodness, don't let me get on the music. It's mostly about sex and money. Back in the day, yeah, you had gangster music that says kill and all that, which wasn't the best thing to listen to, but today's music is still driven by an entity that wants us to have sex and want us to make money illegally. These things I don't think will ever change, but I think it's time for us as not only black men, Asian men, white men, and Christians and Muslims and Baptists and Hindus and most religions to start thinking about these last days. We're not the only ones that believe in the rapture. I believe anybody that believes in God, any God, can be saved if they live a righteous life. Now I'm going to say that again because a lot of people think that if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, you won't go to heaven. I believe anybody that believes in any God, that believes in, lives a righteous life, have a chance for heaven. This is all I have to say right now. I might have to say more in the future because the news is unfolding every day. That's giving me new information that's telling me that our time is critical and it's awfully short. My thing to the U.S. government and the Middle East is we don't know who our friends are, so choose them closely. Thank you for listening.